Assalamu alaikum, ni hao. Hi everybody. So I'm back in the US. It's been a while. Finally got a new phone so I can post videos again. And I wanted to talk about what it's like being a Christian in the United Arab Emirates, or the Middle East, UAE specifically. Contrary to popular belief, Christianity is very accepted there. I've never once felt in danger. I've never once felt afraid, because I was a Christian, or I've never really felt afraid ever when I was there. There's a few times when I was a little creeped out by some people, but on the whole, no, nothing. Now, can you talk about Jesus to people? Yeah. Yes, you can. Actually, I taught 2nd and 3rd grade, and kids asked me all the time if I was Muslim, and I would tell them no, I was a Christian, and then they would say what's Christian, and I would tell them, well, we believe in Jesus, that Jesus is the Son of God. You guys believe he's a prophet, but not the Son of God. So I could say that. Never once got in trouble, and I think it helped that they asked, It wasn't like I was going in there and being like, so, let me tell you about Jesus. No, they always asked. And, if you're a Christian, there's no reason for you to feel like you have to go inside to a classroom and preach to your kids. What I believe is you preach through your actions, and then if you want a chance to talk to them about religion, just pray and ask God that the kids themselves will open the doors up, because people in the UAE will talk about religion. It's not like America. America, culturally, people do not bring up religion. They don't bring up religion and politics. Over there, they don't bring up politics. Over there, they do bring up religion a lot. And they want to know what you believe. They don't, it's not like I need to get tense because someone brought up religion. It's like very relaxed, laid back atmosphere, and they'll talk to you about it. I went to Egypt too, and that was the same way. I was only there for a few days, but they wanted to know, and they didn't care. They really didn't care. It was very open. So that's very different from here, where it's rude. It's considered almost rude to talk about religion. Over there, no one cares. And I bet that's going to be different when I go to China too, culturally. But who knows? We'll see. If you're living in Beijing and it's different, then leave it in the comments. But I've been told that you don't really talk about religion over there, whereas in the UAE you talked about religion all the time, and it was nothing to be offended over. I actually even had this one student. We were watching a video of Coco, I think that's her name, the gorilla that could do sign language, and he said, "That's a Muslim gorilla," and I was like, animals don't follow religions. And he said, yeah, they do. Haven't you ever heard of Noah's Ark? And I was like, well, okay. And then he started talking to me. He's like, can I bring the Quran in and read it with you? And I was like, sure. I don't think he ever did, but so it's very different than over here in the States. And you have a lot of freedom. I've never went out and I don't think you could go out and preach on the street corners, but that's never been my style anyways. I don't think you win people that way, and if you do, you don't keep them. In the faith, I think you do it through relationships. But yeah, that's if you're a Christian thinking about going over to the UAE, don't be afraid. It's safe. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, queries, what have you, leave them in the comments below. Zaijian, one on. Goodbye.